So today's discussion, what we are going to, Google is very interesting disruption that happened to humanity's evolution. Now, when you ask people, what are God's gift to humanity? So I would say Google and Facebook. So what is happening on the other side of things? It has become so pervasive in our lives. We talked about analytics quite a lot, business and marketing analytics by Talk, and then banking analytics by Chandra. Does it stop here? Or how pervasive are analytics? So there is a human thought related to how we are progressing. There are certain technological business imperatives that are playing out in our evolution as such. Is using, human beings as such, we are number one, inquisitive. Number two, we analyze data, right? The data, what is the form of the data that he had in his mind? What type of data? No systems at that time. Computers are not allowed because they will take away jobs, right? So they used to store it in their mind. And then the models, our mental models that human beings have, fall into a category called, we are human beings, for God's sake, right? We work on hunches, and we work on empirical rules. We work on something called experience. We work on learning. We are always learning. We are inquisitive. In the age of computerization and commoditization, we wanted a process that is standardized process. So we used to build systems like ERP to handle supply chain. We used to call it MRP at the time, then it has become ERP. We have, in order to manage HR systems, we used to have HRMs and stuff like that. For every domain, we have built transactional systems, which will look at the transactions. When we try to look at the transactional systems, the type of insights that they were giving are pretty non-dimensional. It is unidirectional, we used to call it, right? And we used to add lot of elements to the data that we are capturing in order to capture the behavior of either any subject. We used to capture. If it is a customer, we used to capture. Initially we used to capture only the gender or date of birth. Then we started capturing his preferences. We are capturing what he has said in the customer service, right? And various attributes. What state? Who is your father? All these things. Earlier they are not digitized. Now they are digitized. So what happens when you put certain elements of data in a specific structure is, as Doc was mentioning, our ability to analyze is limited to the data that is given to you. That's it. You cannot make any more hypothesis, or you cannot draw conclusions outside of the data that is given to you.